Hey guys, Joanna coming in. Actually have another battle replay here for the New World mod for Rome 2. Genesis was the creator of this mod. I will make sure to put the link for the mod in the description below. So guys, get on over there. This is a very awesome mod. He added in a bunch of new factions. I would think about 5 or 6 new playable factions. He actually brought in a couple of other factions. I think they weren't even in the game. And he's also added a bunch of new units to already pre-existing factions, and obviously adding in new units for the factions that he has created. So guys, again, make sure you get on over there, check out this mod. It is really awesome. It does have a campaign also, so yeah, it is a full awesome mod, and he told me the other day that he has another big update coming out for it as well, so more to come for this mod, and it's really a lot of fun. So, alright, let's get into this. We will start off with the attacking armies. We will start over here with Dan being commanding Amazonia. He is bringing with him 6 units of the Atlantean Marines, I believe. This is Amazonia. Yes, Amazonia over here. He has 6 units of the Atlantean Marines, 3 thorax swords, 4 units of the Poseidon's Chosen, which is crazy spear infantry. Crazy spear infantry, actually one of those being his general. He is also bringing with him 1 unit of the Trident Fanatics, which I believe are like an axe unit or something, I think, or are they spears? Let's take a look. They are actually spears. Look at that. Look at those. That's so cool. So cool. This guy did such a great job on this mod. And he also is bringing with him 4 units of the Greek archers. Moving over to his first ally here, we have Atlantis being commanded by Inores. He is bringing with him 4 units of the armored infantry, 4 legionnaires, 3 units of the Amazonian infantry, 1 levied men unit, 2 units of elite infantry. He does have a giant ballista, 4 units of the Amazonian archers, and his general is a unit of the royal spears. Next attacking army on the battlefield we have here is Nova Amazonia, being commanded by A.J. Carl Ron. He is bringing with him 6 units of the armored infantry, 3 royal swordsmen, 1 unit of villagers, 2 units of the Amazonian infantry, 1 town guard. He does have a ballista with him. I believe it's a mobile artillery. Yes, it is a mobile artillery. And he also is bringing with him 4 units of the Amazonian archers, and his general is a unit of the royal cavalry. Final attacking army on the battlefield, we have way over here attacking by himself the Amazonian traditionalists, being commanded by Gorm Mjolnir. As you can see, he does not have any... Oh, no, he does have ranged. I forgot. I thought he didn't. I remember when we did this battle, it was on one of my streams. I could have sworn he didn't have any ranged with him, but he does. He's actually got 10 units of the armored infantry, 1 unit of elite infantry, 1 town guard, 1 unit of the Hoplite Sisters. He does have a giant ballista with him, 4 units of the archers up there on his towers, and his general as well is a unit of the Amazonian Royal Cavalry. Getting into the defending factions, we'll start off here with Cyprus being commanded by Sachax. He is bringing with him 6 units of thorax swords, 3 units of Thereo spears, 1 militia hoplite, 1 unit of the Phalangiles, I think it said, right there, Phalangilites? Phalangites? I don't know. Phalangites, maybe? I'm not sure how to say the name, but they are a heavy pike infantry there. He is also bringing with him 3 units of Cretan archers, 1 unit of Rhodian slingers. He has an African war elephant back over here, and his general there is a unit of the Hellenic Royal Guard. Another defending faction on the battlefield, we do have Carthage, who obviously is not a new faction, but like I said, they do have some new units. Carthage is being commanded by Dead Ronin. He is bringing with him 2 units of Iberian swords, 2 Gallic warriors, 2 Scutari, 2 units of noble fighters, 2 late Libyan hoplites, 1 unit of Samnite warriors. Here's one of the units that's a new unit, a unit of sacred swords here, very heavy melee infantry. I believe they're kind of like noble fighters or the Samnite warriors. He also is bringing with him, let me get on my list here, 4 units of the Carthaginian archers, and his general is a unit of the noble cav, which is... Where the hell is his general hiding? Oh, it's right there in front of me. There's his general right there, noble cavalry. Moving on over here to Gnosis, who's being commanded by myself. I am bringing with me 6 units of the Thorax Swordsman, 3 Militia Hoplites, 2 units of Thoreo Spears, 1 unit of the Light Hoplites, which is very fast. They're a very quick infantry unit. They do have the charge, an extra bonus to their charge. Their charge bonus is only 18, but they do have the global cooldown of allowing them to have a better charge bonus. I have 4 units of Cretan Archers, 2 units of Citizen Cavalry here. Actually, I did miss this. Carthage also has a unit of Carthaginian Cavalry here, so I have 2 units of Citizen Cavalry here at this gate. And my general back over here is a unit of the Hippeus Lancers. Final defending army on the battlefield we do have here is Etrua, or the Etruscans, basically. He is being commanded by Armored Scarab. Bringing with him, he has 6 units of the Etruscan Manipular Infantry, which is a very heavy sword infantry. He also has 2 units of the Etruscan Cohort, 3 Italian Swords, 2 units of Thoreo Spears, 4 Etruscan Archers. He does also have cavalry with him. He's bringing 2 units of Citizen Cavalry and his Etruscan Noble Cavalry General. 54 minutes, 18 seconds of the battle. And yeah, sorry for the long introduction, but like I said, these are some newer units. So let's get into the battle here now. I think, yeah, the towers are already starting to fire. Actually, AJ Carl Ron here is starting to fire his ballista up towards the wall. I think he's just trying to damage, or maybe get my... I think he's trying to light my artillery on fire. I am starting to try and return fire, trying to get to his ballista, but he's got it kind of in a little bit of an awkward position for me to get some good shots on it. So far, none of my guys have been lost. Let's see, another volley coming in, going right over the top, finally. Thank God, just hitting buildings, not any of my men. I think I do end up clipping some of his artillery once I get the aiming down for my artillery there on the wall. Let's swing on down over here, see what's going on this end. We do have Gorm Mjolnir down on this side with the Traditionalists firing his ballista. Carthage is also responding, firing down onto some of the armored infantry here. They are probably going to hide back behind the towers over there just to make sure that they don't take any losses. Let's get back over real quick. Sorry about this. Let's get over here real quick over onto Armored and Dan's side. We do have the Etruscan ballista here on the wall firing down. Looks like he's trying to damage one of the towers here. Probably trying to at least knock down one of the towers to lessen the amount that Dan will be able to hit the wall with. Is everybody else starting to move towers? Not just yet. Actually, no, they are starting to move. So we do have Atlantis starting to move some towers up, and it does look like also Nova Amazonia is starting to move some of his towers as well. So pretty slow attack so far. I remember when we were fighting the battle, I saw Gorm come all the way over here with the Traditionalist. I was kind of a little wondering why he was attacking by himself, but you know, usually when you see people attack by themselves, it usually doesn't turn out to be very good. But we will have to, like I said, this was from a couple of weeks ago, so I don't entirely remember everything that happened in this battle. I remember it was a really good battle, though. That I can absolutely tell you. It was definitely a very good battle. AJ Calderon here still trying to move some of his towers up. And Norez here with his Atlantean towers kind of doing a little bit of a spinny thing. I don't know if maybe they're trying to make sure that they're going in the right direction. Pathfinding issues. Starting to see some of the infantry actually coming off of the towers here. Iberian swordsmen and a unit of the Atlantean Marines getting off of these towers. As Armored Scarab over here with the Etruscans starting to come out with his sally out. Pretty delayed sally out, but again, sally out nonetheless. I don't remember exactly when we come out over here, myself and Carthage. I think we're starting to maybe get ready to start going out there. But some of the mercenary Scutari here for Carthage starting to make their way back over here. 2 units of the Gallic warriors that initially were over here have now moved over here more towards my side, so he'll be able to help me out a little bit. Some armored infantry. Let's get in on them real quick. You guys can take a look at some of their armor. Take a look at what they look like. This guy spent a lot of time on this mod, really making these units look very clean. Very clean. Okay, so we do have some of the forces over here getting up onto the walls. We have some mercenary Iberian swordsmen here for the Amazonians, climbing up onto the wall, going to be getting rid of the Etruscan ballista there. And let's see how Armored is doing with his sally out. Citizen Cavalry here. This unit has 3 kills. He did charge his unit, this unit of Citizen Cavalry, in onto some of the Iberian swordsmen. Got a pretty good charge, 34 kills so far. He's going to turn them back around, get a charge in onto some of these Atlantean Marines. Wow, actually, if I zoom in, looks like the replay actually kind of slows down a little bit if I zoom in. That's kind of weird. There are a lot of guys on the battlefield, though. I think everybody had close to 3,000 men in their army, if not a little bit more. Tower's still closing the distance. Let's see what's going on over here with the Traditionalist. Yeah, he is definitely taking a little bit slower of an opportunity. Good shot there. Carthage was able to sneak a shot through these towers. At least able to hit one of the ballistas so far. Does not look like he's burned down any. Let's take a look back over here. Any of the artillery burned down over here? No, not just yet. Not just yet, but the towers are still getting closer and closer. I think I might have already been out of ammunition. Let's take a look. I have a total of 6 kills here with my ballista. It doesn't look, actually might still have a little bit more ammo. But we do have some shots now coming in over here, getting into some of the reinforcement lines. Not really getting any kills just yet, but they will probably start taking damage unless they move. I think the sally out pretty much, yeah, Dan handled pretty much the sally out. Armored did pull his general back in though, losing 11 men, 7 kills total so far for his general. Our cavalry is still holding for myself and Carthage. Towers getting really close to the wall here now for Nova Amazonia. Sorry, I keep jumping back and forth between the names of the players and the names of the factions, but I'm honestly still getting used to the banners and the colors and everything, so... But yeah, he is landing a decent amount of his towers, getting some of his Amazonian infantry up onto the walls here. I am starting to send some units up. I have a unit of Thorax swordsmen climbing up the staircase here. More artillery fire coming in. And I think he's actually hitting some of my guys over here. Is he hitting any of my guys? Actually, yeah, he's getting a little bit of damage in. Threo spears here so far have lost 14. 11 for that Thorax swordsman unit. This unit's still safe for the moment. Anything over here? 10 out of my archer unit so far. Thorax swordsman, these guys are pretty much okay. 8 out of that unit. 14 out of this unit of Thorax swordsman. So I'm bringing my archers up to hide them behind the building there. The other 2 units of my archers here, 3rd unit there. This unit's actually lost some also. Okay, so cavalry's starting to come out. Actually, I believe, yes, we did end up sallying out towards Gorm over here with the Amazonian Traditionalists. So my 2 units of Citizen Cavalry heading in that direction. Carthaginian Cavalry now starting to make his way over here as well. And the only unit of cavalry that's over here is the Amazonian Royal Cav Gen. So we were kind of thinking maybe this would be a good opportunity to be able to try and single out the lone attacker over here. A lot of armored infantry here, very heavy infantry. So we're going to have to, we'll see how well this goes. Again, I don't remember. This was several weeks ago for my stream. I think this was 2-3 weeks ago for my stream. Atlantis now starting to land some of his towers. So Armored was actually in a little bit of a bad spot. He was he was defending essentially against an army and a half. Myself and as well, I was defending against pretty much an army and a half. AJ Colron though was definitely taking his time moving units up. As you can see, he's only moved up the units that were on his towers so far onto the walls, but he does have 3, 4, 5, 6 units up on the wall, along with Atlantis getting some of his Amazonian infantry on the wall as well. Now, unfortunately, somebody started using explosive shot here, which I have said in many times in my past videos. Explosive shot is really useless. It might knock down a bunch of people, but it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. Myself and Carthage over here are starting to just mirror a little bit, just trying to basically make the Amazonian Traditionalists over here be aware that our cavalry is here and that he needs to keep aware of his rear lines. As you can see, he has moved all of his archers over here, hidden behind some more of his infantry on this side. Very large breach here made through the wall. He's got 3 sections of wall knocked down, so he should be able to get a decent amount of units coming in there. Let's see what Cyprus is starting to do. Looks like he's going to come over here and block the gate. Or are they going out? Oh, he's actually got a unit of Thorax swordsmen coming out. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Oh wait, is this another unit? Another unit of Thorax coming out. So is he actually sallying out? Looks like he's sending a couple of units of his infantry out here. Probably going to try and get into this town guard, moving the ram up. That would be my assumption. Like I said, I didn't really pay attention a whole lot over here. I was really focused on my end of the battle over there. Also, I'm not really one to really cover my own battles very often, so it's a little weird for me to be covering my own battles, but I tend to do it sometimes here and there. I think this is maybe the third or fourth of my own battles, or battles that I was in, that I've covered. But here comes some thorax swordsmen charging in onto some of the armored infantry here. The town guard have now gotten off of the ram, and combat is now underway here. Big old, he's selling. Oh, actually, he's selling out a lot. Okay. He's got 4 units of thorax swordsmen coming out. Another unit of Thoreo spears now making their way out. Now look at this. Gorm now here with the traditionalists, moving his entire army essentially forward. Carthage is starting to swing his cavalry around over in that direction. I'm keeping my 2 units over here. I really don't know if he still had ammunition. I see that he's still firing. But I think I end up trying to charge over and trying to at least take out his ballista. Spent a decent amount of time over there. Let's swing back over onto my side here. Unit of the Amazonian villagers actually getting... No, those are the archers down on the ground, getting some really good shots in onto these Gallic warriors here for Carthage. But the Gallic warriors doing a pretty good job against these armored infantry here. I believe some of my archers, Cretan archers here, getting some good shots up onto the wall. So trying to do as best as I can of a job of trying to help my ally out. On this side, though, Armored is not looking 100% good on defending against his walls. He does have a decent amount of infantry still left. He has some units pulled back over here as well. But he only has 1 unit of the Etruscan infantry up on the wall, sending another unit of his cohort, actually, up towards the staircase over here. Dan, with the Amazonian army, still moving up more of his units. He actually has a tower way over here on this side, which I remember taking a quick glance over here on Armored side and seeing that and going, all right, Dan's trying to pull a fast move here. I mean, Armored does have a unit of his infantry up on the wall here. Just look at these guys. Let me just get a zoom in on them real quick so you guys can check out what this guy has done. Look at how beautiful these guys are. Look at the artwork on the shield. Look at the armor. So clean. Really, really, really great mod. Really great mod. A lot of fun. Lot of fun. Coming down off the walls here, we do have some levied men coming down into a unit of my thorax swordsmen in my shield wall, but somehow I think the unit kind of got around a little bit before I formed into the shield wall. That's how he was able to get these levy men down. Levy men and another unit of Amazonian infantry here. Actually, the levy men now making their way past my infantry, but they're not going to be met with ease. Dan with the really good shots here. 2 units of his Amazonian archers. 3 units of his Amazonian archers firing in onto Armored's front line defense of his Italian swordsmen. Getting some really good kills. This unit already down to 107 men. 22 kills for them so far. But yeah, Armored, like I said, he is starting to get a little overrun. He does have a decent amount of infantry. I still have a bunch of infantry here in reserve. Carthage, again, still has a bunch of infantry in reserve as well. But Carthage is over here also helping Cyprus out. So let's get back over here. A lot more units, actually. Elephants now out here. And I think they're going to try their hardest to be able to break through this heavy infantry to get over into these archers. Looks like they might. Nope, they're out of control. That might not be good because there are a lot of Cyprus units out here, and they are kind of right in the middle of all of these guys. So far, none of them really taking any losses. This unit's down 10 so far. This unit here down to 99, but they're in melee combat. But look at the elephants now. Just starting to stomp all over his own men. So very well done there with the archers there for the Amazonian traditionalists. Getting some fire arrows in. Really doing a lot of damage. These elephants with a total of 43 kills. They probably... I'm sorry. Where are the elephants? Right there. 24 kills. They probably have a lot more than that. As you can see, there's a lot of dead bodies back here. A lot of dead bodies. Elephants are still out of control over here. But thankfully, one of his units of archers is starting to rout. So that is good. Some of Cyprus's Cretan archers have come out. I think his archers up on the walls are starting to try and fire as well. Some units over here, Amazonian armored infantry making their way towards the walls. Do have some of the late Libyan hoplites here blocked up, getting ready to hold this breach. A couple more units of Carthage making their way over. He's sending up some of his Iberian swordsmen to get some javelin fire down. Not really getting any kills just yet, but starting to damage their armor a little bit, which is good. Is my cavalry still over here? Yes, my cavalry's still over here. I don't remember where Carthage's cavalry went. Did he charge them in? I honestly don't remember where his cavalry went. I could not tell you. I do apologize for that. I do not remember where the Carthage cavalry went. We do have some of Carthage sending out a unit here. Scutari coming in, getting into a scuffle here with some of the armored infantry. And the Scutari not doing very well because of the 4 units of archers here firing in on them. Swing back up over here towards the walls. Archer fire still coming in onto these Carthaginian troops here. Probably getting some shots in onto my thorax swordsmen as well. As you can see, yeah, my thorax swordsmen on the wall are pretty much bottlenecked here now, being attacked on either side by some Amazonian infantry and a unit of town guard. Firing now starting to come in here from Nova Amazonia into some of my archers. I've only lost 12 men so far. I have 125 kills. So at this moment I felt pretty good. I think I actually started firing back. Unfortunately, I was only using 1 unit to fire back here against 4. So, as you can probably guess, that does not go very much in my favor. Down over here, we have some light hop. I brought my unit of light hoplites around with the rapid advance. That's what it was. It increases their speed, acceleration, and their charge speed. So they do get a little bit extra of a charge bonus. Getting into some of the Amazonian infantry here from Atlantis. Armored is doing a pretty good job. My unit of thorax swordsmen that were holding the staircase is now starting to finally waver, though. 97 kills, 34 men left in the unit. Dan still has a ton of infantry out here. Ton of infantry. Really hasn't used a lot of his resources just yet. I think Armored has lost a decent amount of his army, though. Do also have a couple units over here. The Atlantean Marines and a unit of the Poseidon's Chosen burning down this gate. 78% damage. This gate will be burning down here very soon. Noble Cav General for the Etruscans pulling away a little bit. Still only down 9 Etruscan archers. I think he had them up on the wall trying to get some shots down, but he was pretty much firing straight into them, and they're very heavy infantry, so not a lot of damage being done to them. Also, real quick, just take a look at the skill line there. The unit box, I should say, the unit skills. He added in some more stuff too. So again, guys, get over there, check out this mod. It's definitely a very fun, brings a new feel back to Rome 2 in my opinion. Amazonian archers here still firing up over onto the walls. I believe he has actually 1 unit firing over here. I think he's just finishing off the rest of the Scutari that were out here. But Amazonian armored infantry has been victorious. They're going to start coming back over to meet up with their allies. Am I doing anything with my cavalry yet? Or is my cavalry gone? No, that's right. I swung my cavalry back over here. But I think I did take some damage. Yeah, this unit kind of got beat up a little bit. Only 20 kills. This other unit still full with 80 men left in the unit. 0 kills. I think I make my way over here now to try and take out the ballista there for Atlantis. Did I actually take out the ballista over here? I attacked it, but I think I ran away because Gorm started charging his general over there. So I tried to get away as fast as I could. But yes, Cyprus is sending out a decent amount of his army. I believe the elephants are all gone here now. Let's see, are any of the elephants still up? So I can maybe get an idea of how many kills they had. I don't think any of the elephants survived. So we'll have to wait for the end army comp screen there to find out how many kills they actually have. The Rayo spears here, looks like they have exhausted their javelins. Actually, this unit still has his javelins. 0 kills for this unit. Some of his Cretan archers here, 20 kills there. Some of his units, I believe he's starting to pull some of his units back because of the ranged up on the wall, so he's trying to make sure he doesn't get a lot of friendly fire. Town guard here taking a lot of damage. Amazonian infantry there down to 103. Thorax swordsmen still holding up pretty well, 78 kills. Down to 102 men in that unit. This unit here, 59 kills, 121. this unit here with 40 and 36 kills. So some units doing pretty good, some units not so well. Another unit of Thoreo Spears now making their way out with some more of the Cretan archers. So Cyprus pretty much just sallied out his army. I mean, I think his general is still inside, but everything else went out. So Sachak's over here with Cyprus being very aggressive against Gorm here with the Amazonian traditionalists. Let's swing back over here. My archer, actually, it did charge my cavalry in. The smaller unit of cavalry I did charge in. I was able to find a gap in some of the lines, getting into some of the Nova Amazonian archers, doing pretty good damage. This unit is routing, 41 men left in that unit. This unit here was 66, and I'm pretty much just this unit, I mean, down to 34 men. I'm pretty much just trying to cycle charge them around, run them around as much as I can, but as you can see, they are starting to waver. 107 kills, though, 110, 111, they have now routed. The general is now coming out, and this is a little bit of a cat and mouse thing. The Atlantean general, it's a ground general, and I'm also dealing with the Amazonian Royal Cavalry over here as well. So I kind of start trying to just stay away from the cavalry generals, just trying to keep the generals at bay, trying to keep them occupied, maybe keep the Atlantean and the Nova Amazonian generals, or commanders I should say, a little bit off their game, trying to keep them distracted. But yeah, swinging back over here, we do have Dan, like I said, with Amazonia, still doing a pretty good job. Unit of his thorax swordsman up on the wall starting to break. Etruscan Manipular Infantry here. Their new unit, I think they're, like I said, I think they're very similar to Thorax Swordsman or like a Samnite kind of unit. Let's check their stats. 38, 34, whereas 57, 75. These guys are 44, 35, 55, 70. So they are pretty close in stats. But again, Dan with his archers doing a fantastic volley over the wall there. I think he was actually firing at the general. Yeah, down to now Armored's general here with the Etruscans general now down to 32 men. So they've lost a decent amount more. Carthage over here with some of his Carthaginian archers trying to give a little bit of an aid. But now we're starting to see some of the Amazonian forces down onto the ground. These the Poseidon Chosen, again, spear infantry, really good spears. Really good spears. I mean, melee attack 44, weapon damage 30. Armor 105, melee defense 64. Crazy spear infantry. Poseidon's Chosen, very, like I said, probably one of the toughest units in this mod, I would have to say. I'm kind of getting a little caught off guard here. Some of my Thorax Swordsmen and Light Hoplites being double teamed by some Amazonian infantry and some of the Amazonian Royal Swords coming in. I'm starting to rack up some kills here now against my boys, getting up to close to 50 kills so far. AJ Calron kind of commanding this wall here for the moment, but I do still have a unit of my militia hoplites holding down at the bottom of that staircase. So all of these units currently are being held here. Carthage giving me a little bit of an assistance with his Gallic warriors holding this passageway over towards these stairs. Did move a unit of my archers up onto the wall here, but as you can see, some of these shots are getting in on a good flanking shot into some of my Cretan archers. Only 55 kills for them so far. They do have ammo. I think I was trying to get some shots down onto some of these archers as they were moving closer up to the wall. Let's get back down over here. Oh, wait a second. I brought my general out here? I didn't remember doing that. Did not remember doing that. Hippeus Lancer General coming out against the Amazonian Royal Cavalry. It does look like I'm going in for a charge. Going to be coming back with a counter charge here, and here we go. Big charge in there for my guys. Didn't kill a single guy, but here comes the noble cavalry general also for Carthage. So far, pretty even fight. I think, yeah, because they're shock cavalry, I have to pull them out. Shock cavalry, not a very high melee defense. These being melee infantry, melee cavalry, they obviously have a higher melee defense. Noble Cav there for Carthage now going to get a charge in, but here comes a unit right there. Armored infantry coming over. They do have javelins. Over here, some more of the armored infantry as well. Let's get back over here. Atlantis, see how well he's doing. Starting to get some more of his archers around. And you can see here, yeah, Armored is having to be pushed back, I should say, having to retreat back away from the walls. So we're starting to make a bit of a stand, a little bit of a wall here with what we can. See how Cyprus is doing. Cyprus has pretty much defeated the Amazonian traditionalists on this side. You can see that the traditionalists are starting to pull away, maybe making their way over here towards their allies. My citizen cavalry, again, I just want to say they are still out here. Have them way back over here. I'm pretty much just trying to like gauge around. Basically, this is a unit just scouting around, seeing for any sort of targets of opportunity. But Dan being very, very, very aware of cavalry over here with the Amazonians, he's hiding his archers way back over here behind some very heavy infantry, also a unit of the Poseidons, actually 2 units of Poseidons, one of those being his general. So being very cautious with his archers over there, seeing my citizen cavalry coming around. I did bring out a unit of my Cretan archers, or did they break and they just came back outside? Maybe that's possible. Starting to be overrun here a little bit. These 2 units of the Royal Swords coming in, getting a good charge in onto the back of some of my hoplites. My archers are firing up onto the wall, I think. I think I'm firing at the wall. I'm not sure. Yes, I am firing towards the wall, burning down some of these archers, which probably I should have been actually firing in onto the flanks of these Amazonians here. The Royal Swords and the Amazonian infantry there. Should have been much more of my focus. But I guess I just kind of got one-track mind, a little bit of tunnel vision there, firing at some archers up on the walls, trying to get rid of them. I think I'm now starting to fire in onto some of these Amazonian infantry, trying to help Carthage out with these guys up on the wall. So we are being pretty victorious against the Nova Amazonians here. Like I said, the Amazonian traditionalists are making their way over. So Cyprus and Carthage have been pretty much successful in their defense over here. Now we're just having to worry about the Etruscans over here. As you can see, Armored really doesn't have a lot of units left. And he's got some units up over here defending the gate. Decent amount of infantry. Like I said, the 4 units of archers there for Dan. But we're trying to build up a bit of a defense as much as we can here. And guys, there's still 30 minutes left, over 30 minutes left in this battle. And there's been so much death. So much death already. Pretty much all around. I mean, the majority of the death, I will absolutely say, is out over here. Look at all of the bodies. Elephants laying on the ground. Actually, he does still have some of his hoplite sisters, armored infantry, and another unit of armored infantry over here. So traditionalists actually do still have infantry over here. Good thing that the hoplites are still over here. We do also have 2 units of Thereo spears. They have exhausted, well, 1 unit have exhausted. This other unit's still 0 kills, so they still have full javelins at their disposal. Iberian swordsmen pulling away. Probably starting to make their way over here to help us, me and Armored, pretty much over here to start stacking up a defense. If you guys are enjoying this battle, please make sure to hit that like button down there, guys. Also, I do have a Patreon account. The link for my Patreon account will be in the description as well. If you guys can get over there. If you're able to, it's not mandatory, but if you're able to, feel free. There's a couple of tiers, but 3 tiers over there. So feel free to make a choice if you can. Like I said, not mandatory, but anything right now will help trying to support my channel. And obviously, it's much appreciated. Also, for my Patreon supporters, my current Patreon supporters, just want to let you guys know that I will be making some changes to the tiers. So expect some new perks pretty soon. Just a little information there. But all right, let's get back over to the fighting here. I have 1 unit of Thereo spears, and Carthage has some of his mercenaries Scutari here trying to hold back some Amazonian legionnaires, Poseidon Chosens, and some Atlantean Marines. Right back here, we do have some more Atlantean Marines. Another unit of Poseidon's Chosen. But yeah, these guys are really good. 137 kills for them, 111 for the Poseidon's Chosen. This unit of Amazonian infantry with 80 kills so far. Big struggle fight. Big struggle battle. This was not an easy fight at all. Definitely can say that with experience. This was not an easy fight. I mean, look at how much Atlantis still has over here. Still has a decent amount. Oh, actually, that's right. I did get over here. I think I just got to charge in onto the ballista just to say I killed something. But yeah, Dan over there, fantastic job defending his archers, making sure that they are not an open target. Speaking of open target, though, we do have all of the Amazonian traditionalist archers making their way over. I think that's why I'm quickly trying to get my cavalry to come back around. Don't see Carthage's general. Did he make his way back in? He did. So he did bring his general back inside over here. Hellenic Royal Guard general over here as well for Cyprus. Heavy pike infantry there. Is that other unit over here? The other pike infantry that he had? The Phalanges? Phalanges, maybe that's their name? Where are they? They still over here? There they are. So yeah, he does have 2 units of pikes. They are hidden though. Routed. 53 men left. 202 kills there. Some of the nationalists, the traditionalists over here, do apologize for that. Over here, still taking shots from the towers. So this infantry on their way out the door as they are continuing to get shot. I don't know if maybe Gorm forgot they were over here or he was just going to leave them because they're so small of units. But yeah, starting to kind of turn the table around a little bit over here myself. Some of the Amazonian infantry getting beaten up a little bit, but these royal swords, really good infantry, just cutting into my thorax swordsmen. This unit of thorax swordsmen getting attacked from the front and from behind. I do still have this very small unit of thorax swordsmen, up to 258 kills, taking on some more of the Amazonian armored infantry here. They are starting to waver though, so that is definitely a good sign, but he's starting to waver my hoplites here. Not good. Definitely not good that I'm about to lose that base staircase. Not going to be a good thing. Oh, there he is. The general has now come out for Carthage, but I think all of Gorm's archers did make it over here. Yeah, they made it over here completely safe. Let's get back over here, see how Armored is doing. That gate was neutralized, so Dan was starting to send some of his Poseidon Chosen through, just making pretty short work of the Etruscan cohort. Second unit of the Manipular infantry now making their way up. They're trying to hold this gate. Like I said, it is neutralized, so there is no burning oil coming down onto this Poseidon Chosen. Cycling his units out, which you definitely have to do in this mod. Being tired, exhausted, stuff like that, definitely is very important in this mod. So you have to cycle units out. It's just mandatory. You have to. You have to cycle units out. I can't say that enough. Because you're tired, your units get tired, and they will start performing like they're tired, like they're exhausted, and they will start dying very, very, very quickly. But yeah, over here, the Nova Amazonia has taken over here, starting to capture this tower. I had left this unit of archers out here, but they don't have any ammo left, so I didn't really feel like it was that big of a loss. Just at least something here to try and hold. Cyprus now coming over with some of his Thoreo spears to try and hold back some of these Amazonian armored infantry there. Another unit of Thoreo spears making their way over. Carthage, I couldn't believe that these Gallic warriors were still up here. I remember saying that to Ronan a couple of times, that these guys are still up here. I mean, that's crazy that they've been fighting for as long as they have. This unit with 40 starting to rout. I'm sorry, 61 men left, still starting to rout here. This unit here, 33 men tired, 223 kills for them. Now, what artillery is firing? Whose artillery is firing? I do see artillery. Oh, that's right. Is it over here? No. Okay. How is this firing? It's firing backwards. Firing at my general. I don't remember that. I don't know how he's doing that also. Because the crew, I think, is all the way over here. Yet his artillery is over there. And it's firing backwards. Interesting. Okay, well. Anyway, let's get back into some more of the battle. I'm going to take the HUD down so you guys can watch some more of the fighting here. Quickly starting to try and send some more of our infantry over here. We do have some noble fighters coming up, taking on some of the armored infantry. I believe, yeah, Cyprus brought some of his Cretan archers over here, trying to do as much damage as we can. Armored infantry is pulling back. They probably lost a couple more with a volley or two going into their backs there. Starting to break a little bit of the Atlantis Amazonian infantry over here. Trying to still, like I said, trying to do our best to hold these guys back, as Carthage and Cyprus are still sending units over here, I believe. Carthage does still have his late Libyan hoplites making their way over. Good solid defense here in case the Amazonians try and come through this way. Sacred Swords, Noble Fighters, 2 units of Iberian Swordsmen here holding that pass through there. Still have my unit of archers out over there doing nothing. But yeah, I think, Gorm, I guess, ended up just leaving these guys over here. Probably just get killed by the towers, the archer towers, I should say. My general did take some losses, down to 55 men. So the artillery was pretty successful in getting some backwards rear shots. Not sure, again, how that was happening. 22 minutes left in this battle replay. This corner has definitely been taken over. They are capturing, actually, I think, yeah, Cyprus is starting to at least neutralize this tower here, which will be good. A lot of the Amazonian Rural Swords, I think they're just holding here for the moment, making a bit of an offensive defensive position here, just trying to make sure that all of their flanks are covered, make sure none of our guys can get into their rear lines. My thorax swordsmen are throwing javelins, or they were, said firing there for a moment. Oh, here we go. Amazonian armored infantry coming out. I'm going to try and charge my unit. Oh, wow, just barely missed that unit. I'm going to come in and charge in onto this armored infantry unit there. I think that might have been a bad idea for me, though, because I think these guys just turn around and come right into my back. So definitely not a good choice there by me. Some more of my militia hoplites here. My veteran hoplites waiting also to get thrown into combat. The Amazonian armored infantry here starting to finally break. The noble fighters doing a fantastic job, up to 235 kills for them. My general's still out over here. Maybe I'm bringing them over to just get some more kills. That's possible. I might be just going over here to get some kills, pad my numbers. We do have a unit of armored Etruscan archers have made their way back over to the town center, which I don't think I said this back at the beginning. This is Antioch, if you guys were not aware. That right there is the town center. A little bit of a delay here. Starting to get some shots off. Cyprus's Cretan archers getting some shots off here, firing into the Poseidon general. More Atlantean Marines, Poseidon chosen coming up. Still has all 4 of his units of archers, but they are kind of damaged. Morale not looking very good for these 2 units, at least. Actually, these 3, all 4 of these units of his archers not looking very good. Again, artillery fire coming in. No crew on it. That's weird. Must be a glitch in the replay. But he is firing in and actually firing so far over, he's almost killing some of his allies' soldiers there. So I think he ends up stopping. I think he ended up stopping firing at that moment. Nope, guess not. Still firing. Where is the crew? I don't even see the crew over here anymore. Oh, there they are. Are they... Nope, they're not on it. It's confusing. Yeah, they are definitely firing. So let's get back over here, just make sure. Yeah, all of this is pretty much just wrapped up on this side, like I said. We do have some of the Cretan archers making their way back towards the town center as well. Just throwing back what units that we can to try and hold the town center. More of the Poseidon's chosen making their way up. Can't say enough how dangerous those units really are. But yeah, over here, they're pretty much commanding this whole side of the settlement. We are doing a pretty good job, though, bottlenecking them up. Unfortunately, some of us are having to throw some of our slingers and ranged units in to try and hold these guys back. One is moving back here. Well, I just saw a unit starting to move. Some of my Cretan archers making their way over here, looks like, trying to get some shots in, maybe. I don't really know how well that's going to go, though. Nova Amazonia has lost his general, though, so that is a good sign for us. And I actually did come over here and just wipe out the rest of that artillery crew, so maybe the artillery will actually stop firing. That would be nice. Amazonian traditionalist general over here, heavy melee again. I think I'm trying to run away because it's a melee cavalry, so I'm trying to run away from them because my melee defense is so low. Yeah, I'm just trying to get back inside the settlement there. This is pretty much where the fight is right now, so let's just kind of concentrate over here for a bit. We're actually making a bit of distance here. Yeah, actually, we were able to break through this line on this side, so Cyprus is charging out some of his thorax swordsmen out into the Poseidon's Chosen and armored infantry here. Poseidon's Chosen general actually up here for the Amazonians faction. But yeah, look at that. Good charge, good side charge by this unit of the Atlantean Marines into these thorax swordsmen. Combat is even. Swing back around over here, see what's going on. Etruscan archers back over there. Where did Gorm's general? Oh, he's back over there again. Okay. Where's my general? Right there. Cyprus's general, Carthage's general. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Etruscan general's already dead. He was trying to hold this gate over here. I'm pretty sure he's gone. So pretty much the Etruscans that are left, one unit there of archers. Pretty sure that, and he's one unit back over there in the town center that are wavering though.
Quick march!
Getting a bit of a charge in here onto some of these armored infantry from my general. Here's the rest of that unit with the banner right there. Just trying to do whatever I can, whatever damage I can try and do with my general is obviously what I'm trying to do. Starting to see some more units run back. Actually, we have some more of the Rhodian slingers pulling back towards the town center. Amazonian infantry quickly trying to chase them down. Now, if we move back over here, actually looks like Cyprus's second unit of pikes came out to start trying to do some damage against these armored infantry. But I think that this unit is glitched. He wasn't really able to attack them, so he's trying to bring his pikes back in again, trying to get something over here towards this defense, because with these breaches over there, cavalry can absolutely make their way through. So I think we're just really starting to move units back towards the town center just to try and hold it as best as we can. Here comes my general. Good charge in onto the backs of these Amazonian infantry there. General getting a little bit closer to 100 kills. Only 53 men left, 52 men left in the unit. Do have Cyprus's general here. Fantastic job, up to 105 kills. Holding back two units of the Royal Swords here, one unit of the armored infantry. Etruscan archers, I think he's just kind of like trying to kite around over here. Being successful up on the wall. Actually, these three units of the Amazonian archers now routing. There we go. Another unit was able to get away, but they only have 92 men left there. There you go. Starting to rout out. So good job here by Cyprus, sending a unit of his Thoreo spears up on the wall, getting rid of the Amazonian traditionalist archers. It's definitely something that we needed. A unit of my militia hoplites actually outside here. I don't remember why I brought them out here. I think it was kind of just like a back and forth, hey, let's see what happens when you charge your general into my hoplites kind of thing. I don't know. Hopefully my guys get into a formation. Looks like I'm actually trying to pull them away, trying to get them maybe back inside the settlement, maybe? Not sure exactly what I'm trying to do here. Oh, here comes the general. Is he going to come in for a charge? Are my guys going to get lined up? It's close. I hope I didn't send this unit of hoplites out here to try and challenge this general. Here it comes. Oh, just barreling right through my lines. They were not set. not in a hoplite wall. So big charge there. Amazonian general now climbing up, over 50 kills for him. My hoplites have lost almost a little over 20 men, 23 men lost out of that unit. General completely solid, still 80 men. Another bit of a charge as he's riding through my men. Now down 2 more there. Oh no, they didn't lose anybody, still 137. Let's swing back over here, see what's going on. Etruscan archers coming around, still wavering, not routing, still wavering. The other pike there for Cyprus making their way back in. I think this unit did break. Yeah, that unit of the infantry did break there finally. So we do still have 1 unit of Amazonian infantry here, and the ballista crew that's half strong. Swing back around over here. This is a very bad situation right here. Very bad situation. Carthage did see this, sending a unit of his Samnite warriors away from the front line to try and get a good rear charge in onto some of these royal swords. Really need to do what we can to try and break these guys. I'm even charging my general in, passed through the royal guard general. I probably should have brought them around to try and get some rear charges. Carthaginian general making his way over here as well. Some more of our units are routing, completely shattered or just routing here. Really still a lot of fighting going on over here. Cyprus with his Cretan archers getting some good shots in onto these armored infantry, really trying to drop their numbers down. I think Dan did lose all of his archers by this point, but the Atlantis here by Inores still has 2 units of his archers here. 183 kills for that unit, 131 kills for that unit. Starting to send in some of his Cretan archers into battle now. I believe they're out of ammo. Yeah, he was forced to send them in to try and help the noble fighters fight off this Poseidon's chosen general, which are actually starting to turn that around, which was really needed. Because this center right here, we're doing pretty good now. Finally, where did my general go? My general break? Yeah, I charged down over here. My general is now starting to waver. 144 kills for my general. Not terrible. Getting a little bit of a charge in onto the Poseidon's chosen as they're pulling back. But look at that. Spear infantry, 200 kills. My militia hoplites now starting to waver with a total of 16. 16 kills. So there's a lot of units dead here. A lot of dead units, but a lot of the attackers' armies are still left. Do still have some units up on the wall here. I have some of my militia hoplites with some of the Gallic warriors there for Carthage, and some of my Cretan archers taking on a unit of the Amazonian armored infantry there. I think the Carthaginian general is just trying to do some cycle charges in onto the backs of this Amazonian armored infantry there. But yeah, the pikes are pretty much being tagged from both sides, I think. Oh no, this unit's over here. So actually he did turn his pikes. He's trying to get a little bit of a side charge in on them now. Samnite warriors pulling away, losing decisively. Hopefully they're going to be able to turn that around. But my general actually didn't break. Again, guys, I'm sorry for the back and forth and the not really being sure, but this was a battle that took place a little while back. Sending a unit of my militia hoplites over here towards the front line to try and keep holding. Still 10 minutes left in this battle replay, guys. This was a long, tough fight. And here comes the Amazonian traditionalist general coming around. I don't think these pikes are going to be aware of this charge. Here they come. We're actually trying to turn the pikes at the last second. Oh, general did get caught up a little bit, but this pike unit was already starting to waver. Still holding strong, though. Starting to get some more kills. 219 kills. General's starting to lose some men. He was full. So he is starting to lose some men. Do excuse me there for that cough. Starting to lose. Unit is losing decisively now. Somehow he's breaking through. Some of his unit getting around the pikes, though. But the most of his unit is still getting stabbed. You can still see guys getting killed right off the horses. Getting murdered right there. Amazonian cavalry did break through the pike unit, though. I think that most of the guys went around the pike unit. As you can see, the big block of them still in combat. So I guess this was just the rest of the unit that are running around the edges. And where do you think these guys are going? Where do you think this general is going to go? I'll give you one guess. One guess. See how we're doing over here. My general now starting to rout again. Over here, we're trying to still hold up. The Cyprus general is now getting surrounded. The Samurai Warriors did come back over, but yeah, you can see Cyprus's general now down to 40 men, 401 kills for his Royal Guard general there. Very well done. We do still have a couple of units up on the wall, actually. Gallic Hunters, Gallic Warriors there. Sorry. Gallic Warriors and Cretan Archers up on the wall there. That is what I meant to say. My Militia Hoplites still trying to come back around from down off the wall, but my general's on his way out, down to 14 men left in the unit. I don't think they're fighting anybody right now, but with the army losses, or at least my army losses, Carthage coming in with another big charge, going to come right into the backs of this unit of Royal Swords. Oh no, the Royal Swords did turn around. They turned around to the last possible second, got a good javelin volley off onto the Noble Cav general. He is now broken. 27 men left in that unit. They have broken. I believe the Cyprus general is now gone as well. So I'm going to try and do whatever I can do with my militia hoplites. Still 8 minutes left. Where did the general go? I thought he charged towards the town center. Did he charge towards the town center? I don't see him. So I guess he did. Maybe they won. I guess the archers were enough to hold back the rest of that cavalry general. As you can see, the pike unit over here is gone. So that other unit of pikes that were here have routed. Yeah, where are them? I hear them running. There they are. 265 kills for them. 50 men left in the unit, but they have routed. So getting down to the last couple of units here for the defenders. And still, we're trying to do whatever we can do just to hold these guys back. I mean, they have a long way to go to get over to the town center. But all they really need to do is just kill our guys. I mean, there's still a unit of Royal Spears here. I believe the Poseidon's Chosen are pretty much all but gone, which was... thankfully, they were pretty much all but gone. But yeah, final unit of the Noble Fighters coming out here, getting into some of these elite infantry, which Atlantis held them back for a long time. 284 kills, lost a little over 20 men, 23 men dead, 284 kills. That doesn't tell you how good of a unit these guys are. I honestly don't know what will. Some more of his elite infantry over here, 215, down to 116 men. My general's still here. I thought he was gone by now. Well, my general's still hanging out. He's wavering, but he's still here. My hoplites, yeah, no match. No match for the armored infantry. Royal swords now pulling away, which is allowing my guys to have their backs wide open. Armored infantry going to get a charge in onto the backs of my guys. Some reason Carthage and myself leaving units up on the wall there still. Not sure, maybe we just weren't paying attention. 6.5 minutes left. Let's get back over here. I'll just kind of get back into some more of the fighting. No, actually there's no fighting going on just yet. But still more of the Royal Spears making their way up. The elite infantry still over here as well. It was rough. It was definitely rough. Yeah, see, we have nothing. One unit here of Samnite Warriors making their way back for Carthage towards the town center. But defenders, we pretty much have nothing left. I mean, I have a unit of my veteran hoplites there, another unit of militia hoplites. Carthage has some of his noble fighters up here, and Cyprus has a unit of Rhodian slingers now wavering as they're trying to take on some Royal Spears general there for Atlantis. It's not going to go well. Just not going to go well. You can see that balance of power is just still dipping further and further back down in not to our favor. Couple of units for the attackers starting to waver here, though. That is a good sign. But unfortunately, here comes a unit of the Amazonian Royal Swords. Royal Swords? Royal Swords. They're going to get a charge in onto the back of my veteran hoplites. We don't have anything else really around over here to try and help. So, yeah, my veteran hoplites not looking good. Their morale is definitely dropped. They are shaken and being attacked in the rear. My general has now shattered. Finally shattered, I should say. I think my general's gone. Yeah, I don't see his flag. So he's gone. Thankfully, we were able to break another unit here. Armored infantry starting to waver. They have broken away. But still, these Amazonian Royal Spears here. Still 5 minutes left in this battle replay, guys. Still 5 minutes left. Let's get a little fast forward going on here. See what ends up happening. Oh, actually, did we break that Royal Swords? I think I actually did end up being able to break the Royal Swords for my veteran hoplites. So we are back into a one-on-one combat with these elite infantry there. Some more of the attacking factions starting to waver, though. Amazonian Royal Guard here. Royal Swords dying, getting killed by the archer tower there. I think actually this general moved away from his computer. I think AJ Carl Ron actually stepped away. Pretty sure he went AFK there. Where did the Sam Knights go that were running back towards the town center? Did they shatter? I don't remember. 3 minutes, 51 seconds left. I'm just going to fast forward here. See if anything really good happens. My hoplites still holding over here. But the elite infantry came around, my guys. Again, I don't remember exactly how they did that. I guess AJ Carlron did not go away because now he's charging his units of armored infantry into the backs of my mercenary hoplites. But you can see right there that one unit has shattered. His second unit's probably on their way out the door. There they go as well. So my veteran hoplites doing okay. 127 kills. Elite infantry taking a lot of damage there. But here comes the Royal Spear General for Atlantis. And this is probably going to spell certain doom for my veteran hoplites because they're facing the wrong way. So here comes a good, clean charge in onto the back of my veteran hoplites right there. General charge as well. So my hoplites starting to some of them in the rear line at least starting to turn around to try and fight, but I don't think I was paying attention at this moment. I probably was talking to chat at the moment there. Actually, General's pulling away. Okay, 2 minutes, 8 seconds left. Let's fast forward again here. Are they even making their way over here towards the town center, or are they just going to wait for army losses to kick in? I don't remember. I know I've said that probably about 100 times, but is this pretty much going to be the end of the replay? Minute 24 left. Yeah, I'm thinking this is pretty much the end of the replay there. We're getting under a minute. Royal Spear's just kind of hanging out there. So, yep, I believe we did end up having oh, there they are. They ran back here. Sam Knight Warriors behind the wall. That's right. That is correct. But yeah, starting to have some more of the attacking army starting to waver. Unit of the Amazonian archers there. We're starting to rout. They have controlled themselves. The armored spears, Royal Spears coming over here, going to start neutralizing this tower. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the battle replay. So we were successful. Not a lot of units left though, so it was definitely a big brawl of a battle. Very, very hard fought battle. And again, fantastic mod, guys. Definitely, I absolutely recommend it. I absolutely recommend it. But there we go. Close defeat. How did we have a close defeat? I don't remember that. We were holding the town center. I don't remember. Anyway, okay, so let's get into the... Hey, guys, alright, so I tried to load up the replay a couple of times, and I guess that it was just a little bit of a glitch there with the mod. Like I said, it is a newer mod, so there's probably a little bit of jankiness here and there with it. But like I said, Genesis is in the process of fixing a lot of the minor here's and there's issues, but unfortunately for that battle replay, there is no end army comps. So, but again, I do hope you guys enjoyed that battle replay. Definitely go over there and check out that mod. I mean, even with a little bit of problems, it's a newer mod, so there's going to be problems. It's a mod. It's what happens. But yeah, definitely go on over there and check out the mod. It is really, really fun. It is a very fun mod. A lot of new armies, a lot of new units. So, but alright guys, that's going to be the end of the battle replay here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, again, please make sure to hit that like button. Feel free to drop a comment down there. Let me know what you guys thought. Guys, continue subscribing to the channel. It's just getting so much closer to 2,000 subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough. So appreciative, over the moon, kind of feeling like it's just absolutely amazing to me. So guys, thank you so much for your support. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, and until the next one.